We have found the most toxic server in PUBG Mobile. Now hear me out. There's something I need to show you guys. But first, I already know you dropped a like on the video. Number two, when I comb my hair, when I got the Pendleton on, and we got the black crew neck, you know we mean business in this video. All right, a couple things. In the comment section of, I'd say the last two or three videos, everyone has been saying, Riggs, you need to check out the leaderboards. There's something crazy going on the leaderboards in comparison to EU. Now I have an EU account just basically looking at the leaderboards, and obviously my main is on NA. I don't know what Middle East looks like at the moment, or Asia. I don't really have a lot of people that are like in Asia and Middle East that really watch the channel. But if you do, I'm very curious to know what those numbers look like. We're gonna be taking a look at both of these leaderboards. We're gonna compare and contrast the difference, and you're going to let me know in the comment section which one you think is more toxic. So let's go ahead. We're gonna swap screens real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys first and hopefully you guys like the new setup as well, that little intermission. First, we're gonna check out EU, and we haven't done this in quite some time. You know, we've been busy with a lot of other projects, so I figured, we'd go ahead and check out the leaderboards as we're kind of nearing the end of the season. So we're going to take a look at the two dudes, or ladies, maybe they're ladies, that are in first and second place in Europe squads, okay? TPP, of course. So you're going to obviously see, the biggest thing that stands out here is obviously the number of matches played. Coming up, I mean, definitely on pace to hit 3,000 matches this season, okay? And as you can see right above my head, 4.62 KD. Understand that means over the span of 2,800 matches, they're getting anywhere from 4 to 5 kills on average. Obviously, that will shoot up sometimes. Sometimes they might not get that many. But on average, they're getting about 4.5 kills per match. Nothing here. Oh, yo, that's insane. Top 10, 100%. And they've just missed it by one. Look, 2872 and 2871. Just notice that. Most eliminations, 18. Average assists per match is just 1. Nothing crazy there. And then here you can look at average damage. This is my favorite up the height. Oh, it cuts off. Average damage, 639. Again, other than the sheer number of matches played, there's nothing that screams sus except let me go back, is this. So they have survived a total of 28 days in 3 hours. Now understand, that's not lobby wait time. That is not plane ride time. That is the time that you have survived with your feet on the ground. Once once you hop out of the plane, that's what that survival time is. 28 days. I mean, if I could guess, what are we, 45 days into the season, maybe? So 28 days, that's 24 hours. They have, so the only thing that'd be sus here would be account sharing. That's the only thing that I could imagine, is it account sharing, because I find it so hard to believe that someone could go 28 days. It's totally unreal. Look, there's people looking right above my head. Look at this. 1 month and 4 days. So the biggest issue with the EU server as far as the leaderboards, unless you have 7 other people helping you out, it's gonna be really tough for you to make, at least crack top 10. But you definitely see a pattern, okay? 5.85 KD. Again, these KDs are incredible. This dude's played 1,000 matches less. He's got a 5.85 KD. But what's crazy is people always talk about how EU is, littered with hackers. It's like insane. But as far as these numbers, again, other than the account sharing part, the KDs are not like unbelievable. You know what I mean? It's very, very average. Look, average damage, yet again, 638 average damage. So now what we're going to do, let's take a look at NA. All right, we're loading up here. This is why everybody was leaving those comments. So let's go ahead and take a look at NA. All right, again, you're going to see a huge Ray Charles would be able to see the difference of these stats here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first one. I mean, off the rip, I mean, and again, EU, you could check the leaderboards all day. Other than, you know, playing for a month straight, the stats all look totally normal. The average damage is, look at this, bro. I refuse to believe that these stats can be legit. Unless their gaming chair is like Elon Musk designed it, it's like a prototype gaming chair. I refuse to believe that this, look, EU, most eliminations was 18. Here we have 39. That has got to be the best game of your entire life in the history of PUBG Mobile. All right, I didn't look at headshots in EU, but here we have 20%. It's not 50, but 20%. You know, might bat an eye. Accuracy 20%. Again, I would not pay attention to that number at all. Average damage in EU was just over 600. Here it's over 2,000. Remember, this is average damage. So in a span of 1,600 matches, dude is averaging over 2,000 damage a game. Highest above my head is 4,600. Okay, and let's not forget to mention the KD sitting at almost 15. So in 1,600 matches, you are averaging double-digit kills every single match. Very, very hard to believe that that could be legit. I'm gonna say it like it is, bro. And the survival time for him is 27 days. EU was 28, but EU, they got like 2,000 more points. So KD versus survival, I mean, looks like KD's winning this one. Again, there's less points, but dude's played 1,000 less matches. You know, that definitely, you know, we have something to say there. Now let's look at this second place. This one, still, I mean, again, 1,600 matches, average damage 1395. This one obviously looks a lot more realistic, but again, these would be like the best stats like possible. And don't forget these lobbies, you guys. When you're playing on, when you're in the leaderboards, you are not getting the same lobbies that people are getting in even Crown, even Ace. This is a totally different lobby, and that's what makes it even more difficult to believe, because again, even Ace, say 1 through 5 star, are not going to be getting these same lobbies. If you're in Conquer, geez, what is happening here? If you're in Conquer, it takes even longer to find a match because they need to make sure that they're pulling the right people for, you know, as far as the matchmake ranking system goes. Again, these lobbies are totally built different. Let's take a look. So here's, again, these KDs in NA are double. They are. This is the dude ranked like 20th. This guy's 20th or 22nd on the leaderboards. And 297, he has a 20.27 KD. Most eliminations, 46. Average damage, 2,700. Again, I think you guys get the idea. When we're looking at when we're talking about the most toxic server, or any it's definitely not EU, because everyone's always talking about EU. But that comes down to just sheer playtime. If you're looking at NA, again, these guys are either some of the best classic match players in the world, or there's something else going on and it's not being detected, which kind of goes into my last video, which I'll link a card up at the top in case you missed it. What do you guys think, man? Is NA the most toxic server in PUBG Mobile? Let me know down below.